Okay guys, Paperboy Trucker back at you. Hey, it's Sunday about 12:15. I'm here at the Maverick North Little Rock yard about to hit the road, but I saw that the truck wash was empty, so I'm sitting in the truck wash. He just started scrubbing me down. Good old Craig out there. He said his helper's on lunch break, so he's got it all to himself. But you know, I put my truck in the shop Thursday evening when I got here because I had a minor leak on the trailer. So they had it parked over on the other side of the shop, or I'm sure Craig and the guys would have got it while I was parked here the last couple of days and washed it. But anyway, when I was about to hit the road, I noticed that the wash was empty, so I just hopped on in here. But we've got this load that picked up in Taylorsville, Mississippi on Thursday morning, and it delivers Monday morning in Gridley, Kansas. So I've got a truck stop picked out about 344 miles from here. It's going to take me almost 6 hours. You know, I'm thinking I'll get there definitely before dark. Or if I decide to, I can stop somewhere before that, but I'm gonna try to get that far. But it's a load of, you know, what do you call it? Fiberboard, strand board. Somebody commented on my YouTube page over the weekend that they used to use this a lot in one of their jobs, making boxes for car speakers, I think he said. So and this place I'm delivering to is called Countertop Trend, so I guess they use it to maybe they put laminate over it, and I don't know, you know, I'm just guessing. But you know how you go to Lowe's or Home Depot and you can buy those laminated pieces already, you know, certain links with Formica top on the fiberboard already. I've used several of those over the years. Maybe they make that kind of stuff, but I don't know. But anyway, about to get the week started. Got home, you know, Thursday evening, had a nice break. Me and the wife got to visit with our two grandkids for a few hours yesterday. Had some fun. Oh, and I tell you, I had somebody ask me to talk about the clock. You know, once you get your CDL and you start driving, your life is basically on a clock. You know, it's regulated how many hours you can drive per day, per week. So, you know, whether you're off or working 70 hours a week, 14 hours a day. So I'll try to talk about that some more this week as I can. Yeah, because that's a big topic there. And oh, let's see, I need to mention somebody before I forget here. Oh, my notes are getting sloppy. Okay, I've got Joey from Florida who's in training right now. And in fact, he sent me a message yesterday that he just completed his final week on the trainer truck, and he should do his final evals in the next few days here at the Maverick North Little Rock yard, and then get assigned, assuming he gets through that, which I'm sure he will, he'll get assigned his own truck. Usually they do that on Thursday, I think. And then he'll probably hook him up with a load, maybe some home time before. Just depends on what he wants to do, probably. Excuse me. So congratulations, Joey, and thanks again for using me as your referral. All right, guys, when Calvin gets done here with the truck wash, I'm gonna hit the road, I-40 West. All right, guys, getting out of the truck wash. You know, with a clean truck, you get a good 5 more miles per gallon going down the road, because you just slip right through the air. Oh, mercy. All right, well, at least I'll look better. Looks like we got some students over here at the training building on break, sitting out there on the patio, walking around. I'm not positive about this, but as I remember from going through training, it seems like they start the week for a new training class on Sunday morning. At least that's the way I remember it. So you probably got a new batch of students over there thinking, man, what am I doing here? I want to go back home. Hopefully they're not thinking that already. Okay, folks. Well, we got a clean truck. I got clean laundry. I got some fresh groceries. I got a fresh cup of coffee. Let's see if we can get some miles on this week started out. Still a lot of trucks here. I've seen 3 or 4 drivers heading out before me, but still a lot of trucks here. All right, I've already done my inspection. Everything is good. Hopefully the guys got that air leak on the trailer fixed. We'll see tonight, because you know what was happening is overnight while I was parked doing my 10-hour break, the air would leak out, and you know, the red button would pop out, and it would take 3 or 4 minutes when I cranked my truck up next morning to get the air built up enough pressure, you know, to do what it's supposed to do. A lot of you that have been driving will know, you'll probably have experienced that. So, you know, I don't know without going into the shop, and I'm sure the shop guys don't want us drivers always going in there saying, what'd y'all do to my truck? But I wish there was a way they could, like, send us a message on our tablet or via email. Oh, there's a bunch of students out at the Maverick Driving Academy. About 10 of them out there. But anyway, I wish they could send us a message. Just, you know, confirming that the truck is out of the shop and that it's fixed, and maybe a brief explanation of what they did, you know, just for our own information. That'd be cool. But I'm sure the shop guys are like, man, that's a bunch of junk right there. Oh, anyway, I'm just talking. All right, guys, see you down the road. Okay, folks, hey, we're in Kansas now. Southeast Kansas. Thought I'd give you a little road footage before the sun goes down. It's about 6 p.m. I've got about 40 minutes to get to the truck stop I've picked out. It's a place called Pete's. I called because I'm not very familiar with this area I'm headed to, and this Pete's truck stop came up on the trucker path. Supposedly, you know, it says they have about 15 truck parking spots. So I called about an hour ago, you know, before I got up into this area where there's not many opportunities to stop, park. and a nice lady on the phone said, yeah, we always have room for you guys. I said, you won't be full in about an hour, will you? She said, no, we shouldn't. So that's the plan. But it's a pretty country out here. Nice farmland, lots of cattle. But I wanted to mention too, I got a message over the weekend from someone, don't remember the name, but they were talking about the detention pay, detention time. You know, the way Maverick does it, and companies do it differently, of course, but the way Maverick does detention is if you're at a customer on time when you're supposed to be there, or a shipper, you're there on time, the first 2 hours, if you're there that long, the first 2 hours do not count toward detention. So there's a 2-hour window where really they expect, you to get loaded or unloaded, just kind of the normal course of the business. So let's say you're there for 3.5 hours. Then after you've been there for 2 hours, then your detention time would kick in. So you'd end up with 1.5 hours of detention pay. So that's how that works at Maverick. But this person had made a comment that that's how some of the companies stick it to you, and that doesn't happen very often anyway. But the way I look at it is, I just look at the week. I don't look at every day and whittle it down to every shipper, every hour of my day. I just try to look at things on a weekly basis. If I get home for the weekend, I'm happy. Things are good. And if I'm happy with the gross pay that week produced, then the details in between, every detail of every little trip don't matter that much, And like I said, companies do it differently. I mean, I have a fella that went through training with me at Maverick, and he drove for Maverick for a little over a year, and then switched to a different company where I swear, I think he makes, at least sometimes, I think he makes more in detention pay than he does driving, because he spends a lot of times waiting to get loaded. He does a hopper bottom, and he gets like, I don't know, $28 an hour, something like that, for detention. So I'm serious. I think sometimes he makes more in detention pay than he does driving, which just, like I said, there's different ways of setting up pay, whatever works, I guess. But I would just say, look, exactly how the pay gets done, there's more than one way to skin a cat, they say. As long as you're happy with as long as you're happy in the big picture, I wouldn't worry too much about it. But I will tell you too, from talking to other drivers, Mavericks cents per mile is more than some other companies offer. Like, some companies may offer quicker detention time, that kicks in faster than Mavericks, or maybe it pays more per hour than Mavericks, or maybe they pay more per tarp job. But like, I ran into a fella a few months ago that his company pays him $100 for a tarp job, but I was making like 10 cents more per mile than he makes. So it just different ways of calculating the pay, you know. I just say, like I say, you know, if you're happy with the overall pay, don't worry so much about the details. That's the way I look at it. But anyway, thanks for that comment. That's it is a concern for some folks. So, but anyway, we're here in Kansas. I'm fixing to make a turn off of this road onto 400 West. Got some nice cattle country out here. It's been a while since I've been into the, you know, the interior of Kansas. I mean, a few months ago, I went into Kansas City just for, you know, to get a load, but it's been a little while since I've been into the state much. It's kind of like Oklahoma. All right, more later. Okay, guys, well, I made it to Pete's truck stop here in Kansas. Just walking around the trailer, checking things out. All my rear lights are still good. There's plenty of spots here to park. All right. We're kind of at the intersection of Highway 400 and 59, I think it is. I'll be heading north on 59 when I leave out of here in the morning. So, yeah, just checking out everything. Make sure there's no surprises in the morning. Looks good. There's a shot of the store. All right, guys. I'll see you in the morning.